Welcome back to Africa This Morning. We are now on Table Talk. Today we are going to be giving some motivation to parents. We're going to be talking about positive parenting. What is that all about? Joining me to discuss this is Nancy Mwirikia from Baby Love Network. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Beryl.
Welcome to Ooro Africa.
Thanks.
Give us a history of Baby Love Network.
Baby Love Network was launched in July 2013, and it came as a result of Pregnant Magazine, Baby Love Magazine, and a journal called the Mjamzito Pregnancy Guidance Journal. We realized the Pregnant Magazine was first published in 2006, as well as Baby Love, and we realized we have got so much information. And when the modern parent, when they're looking for information, they are always going to the net.
Yeah.
And that's how when we decided to come up with this platform, online platform, where the parents can Google for any information they're looking on parenting or childcare.
It's interesting that you say the 21st century parent in Kenya, when they're looking for information, they're always going to the net.
Yeah.
How different is the information that you're giving them in the magazine? Is it customized for the Kenyan scenario?
Yeah, the information on the magazine is customized for the Kenyan parent, as well as that we're providing on the net. Here we are focusing at the Kenyan parent stroke African parent. Yeah.
Specifically, give me some details of what are some of the informations that you're giving to the Kenyan parent or the African parent, so that whatever they get on the net, they're able to customize it in their home. It's not an issue of just saying, ground your child. If grounding doesn't work, what are some of the options you give them that are practical for an everyday use? Yeah.
Okay, on Baby Love Network, if I was to say, we have got various functionalities actually. Yeah. Maybe I can go through the functionalities.
Break it down for us.
Yeah, we have got the website itself, and we also have got the social forum. On the social forum here, we are looking at the Facebook and the Twitter. Yeah. And on the website, we are looking at the BLN web portal. On the web portal, you'll find we have got the BLN blogs, we have got the BLN TV, and we have got the pregnancy and baby care. Yeah. So on the BLN blogs, it's an open forum where we give parents a chance to express their experience on on their parenting issues. For example, we have got the Wahoo blog. Currently, Wahoo Kagwe, she's our brand ambassador. Yeah. And on this blog, she has written about her pregnancy with her second child. And she also writes about the milestones, whatever milestones she's going through raising her children. Yeah. And we also have got blogs like The Little Heart. These are an open blog for every parent. And this is where they give milestones about their kids. And in this blog, you find that mostly it's men who write. Men? Yeah. It's
not
men
women.
Yeah, apparently it's men who write about what they experience, their day-to-day experiences on parenting. Yeah. We also have got the Now Pregnant. The Now Pregnant is like now the former Pregnant magazine, where we have got the currently pregnant mothers. They write experiences on their pregnancy, their journey through their pregnancy. From their blogs, we have got quite a number, because we also have got something on baby nutrition. We have got on crisis pregnancy. We have got on family inspiration, which is also being written by a man, Pepe Minambo. And yeah, we also have got the pregnancy and the baby care blogs.
You know the trick with the issue of the men writing the blogs? I'll come to that as we go through the interview.
Okay.
Let's go to the start.
Yeah.
Before we go to the beginning, you've touched on something that is very interesting, the crisis pregnancy.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
Crisis pregnancy is something, it's written by Jenny Rivek, and she talks about going through crisis in pregnancy. You can get pregnant and you didn't want, maybe you aren't planning for another baby, then you just find yourself you're pregnant. You can get pregnant out of rape. And as in, okay, various issues that people face during pregnancy.
Navigating the unexpected waters.
Yes. She gives information, and also she's very inspiring on that, and it targets the people who are going through crisis when they're pregnant.
Let's go to the beginning now.
Yeah.
When it comes to the content on the blogs, I love the fact that you have various scenarios that you're presenting for parents in their different situations that they can find help in.
Yeah.
When it comes to the content that you receive from parents, what are some of the things that are coming up that show you there's a situation in Kenya, in Africa, that confirms to you we need help in our parenting skills? What are some of the issues? Is it discipline? Is it giving kids money? Is it bonding with your child? Is it being a mother, being a father? What are some of the issues that people are having challenges with?
I think the key issue here will be bonding with their child. Apparently, if you are to look at the statistics, most of the modern parents, what will I say, we find that we have got many single mothers. Such that the family where there was the father and mother, it's no longer, okay, actually single parenthood has become to be accepted and realized. But now there's this problem, this kid is being brought up by one parent. What about the other side? Is the kid getting the fatherly advice and all that? That's the issue that we face here. Because like there's one person who has written on that is on the Little Hearts. He's writing about his godson. His godson is actually a son, is actually his cousin's son, but she is a single mother. And he says that fatherhood is not about, what will I say, making the lady pregnant and her getting the child. It's about bringing up that child. And who is bringing up this child? It's only the mother, but he's there acting the role of the father. So when we are looking at this, we realize that there is that gap of where is the father? How will this kid grow up?
I'll jump to the conversation of men right now. I wanted to bring it up a little bit later, but at this point I think it's the right time. When the question of where is the man, and there's so many people on your blog as writers who are men. What kind of wisdom are they putting out there for men who need support in the role of parenting? One thing that parents should get from this interview is that parenting is not something that anyone has mastered.
That's true.
It's just about the courage of the journey to be a parent. Is there information that you're offering on the blogs that help even for men? And I know it can be quite frightful for men at that point. Because for men, you have to be the leader. You have to have your identity sorted before you have a child. And if the child comes before your identity is sorted, you either run or decide you're going to shut down or live in denial. Are there platforms you're offering to get young men, older generation men, to be more open to their responsibility and their role in parenting?
On the blog, I'll say we haven't done anything as that. As such.
Or maybe are the men even writing in to share?
They're writing. Because as I say, the Little Hearts, we have got, there are guys who are writing stories about their experiencing with parenting. And we also have got the Family Inspiration. It's speared by Pepe Minambo. And there's one thing, there's one blog he has written, My Mom, the Game Changer. And here he's talking about, he's like trying to encourage dads. Don't be the absentee father. You should play a role in your kids' upbringing. Because it maybe a kid will not realize that in
the current moment.
But as they grow up, they come to actually realize there's something that is missing. And that is maybe like the advice, the guidance from a father.
The confirmation of identity as well is very strong when it comes to a father's presence in the family. Baby Love Network, I know, has several forums that you've presented for women to come together, because women usually are the ones who are with the babies until the point they can actually walk and move out of the house. What kind of information do you present in those forums so that women are able to guide their children to be more aware and to feel appreciated, and for them also as women to feel appreciated as parents?
Okay, what I'll say about Baby Love now, when we are focusing on the woman, we first start giving the information for the woman from conception. After she discovers she's pregnant, we guide her through the journey of pregnancy and also delivery. Then from there we take steps like infants. How are we supposed to take care of infants? What that is on infants. Then we go maybe to toddlers. This is when now we begin, actually when the kid is trying to discover him or herself. And we take a parent, that is the mother, through what she is to expect and how she's going to handle it. Then there's the issue of preschoolers. These are kids who are about to go to school and everything. And we guide her on, that is on this is when you get like discipline issues and all. And it's not about caning the child, it's about talking to the child. So we give you guidance on that. And on this, especially when we are giving this guidance, we have got the BLN TV. And this is where we put those educational videos that is on maybe on parenting, on childcare, and all that. Yeah.
How have you managed to get the members on board? Because I know when it comes to parenting, it's the close family, it's your friends.
Yeah.
How easy was it for you to break the normal circle and get women to come and share in a forum where you might very well not even be related to the people who are in the same forum as you are?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, when we started that as Baby Love Network, there are various ways that you try to get people on board. And first, you have to win their trust.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that we already had the Pregnant magazine, which has been there for a long time, that is since 2005. And most of these people, they trust that the information that we have is it's comprehensive and it's something that will be of help to them. Yeah. So when we changed, because we stopped doing the physical publication of the Pregnant magazine and brought it online. So that was one way of now getting the people to come online. Then the other way was having engagement, that is competitions that are engaging, that are about family. We have had the mothers' experience where we asked mothers to send photos of their kids and also write something brave on that. And we also had another competition. It's called the Great Family Moments competition. And it was still the same thing. They sent photos of their families, not of their kids, not of their families, because we are trying to instill family.
A unit,
unit of trust as a family. So we ask them to do that, and with that you get people come on board. Then the other thing is the blogs. People need to know, as in like, they need to relate their lives. If you were to read a story, maybe you are going through something, and you find somebody else has written a story about that, at least you can relate with that person, and you'll be very interested to know, okay, what happened and everything. So you'll even join that forum to follow that. So that's why we came up with the blogs especially, so that we can engage with them.
This is a 21st century strategy. Formerly in Africa, you'd find that the village would work very well in terms of giving this kind of information.
Yeah, that's true.
How is the community working, the country? For example, policymakers, because this is something that, for example, the Ministry of Health should be taking up when it comes to the issue of family health. How are you working with government institutions to position the need for better support for the family in the country? Are there conversations? Are they interested?
Currently, what I'll say with the government, we haven't done anything per se with them. But there's this organization, it's called Midwife Society of Kenya. And we're in the planning stage where we want to move, that is county-wise, talking to mothers about parenting. And also about, that is, as I said, we talk about, we
break down
that is from conception, giving birth, after birth, and now when the child is born, taking care of the child. We cover all those issues. So we are looking at that, forming a partnership with them where we can now focus on the mother, even in the mashinani areas, because we discovered that in the mashinani areas, these women, they don't have people, they can't refer to the net, first of all. Maybe it's even the internet is not even there in most of the areas. Then even if it's reading, okay, Kenyan, we have got a poor reading culture.
I would argue against that, but that is a conversation for another discussion on Table Talk. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so what we're looking at even going to those areas and talking to these women and coming up with forums where even after we leave that particular area, they continue with that. They pick that and continue that and even mentor their girls into that.
What are some of the gaps you've realized that, I would say women, but I want to bring the men on board on this conversation. When it comes to understanding parenting, what are some of the things you've seen? It's quite shocking, maybe it's quite disturbing that people don't know about parenting. Give us the scenario that you've received based on the sharings that you've received on your website, your blog, the TV blog that you have. Share with us.
What I'll say, especially with the men, most of them have got this guilty parenting thing. They'll do something for their kid because maybe he didn't do something at a certain point, so he's trying to like make up. So, and it's not wise, because when that kid grows up, as in you have shown him, okay, fine, I'll ask for something, and since you're guilty about this, you didn't do this for me at a certain point and everything, you're giving it to me. What will happen to that kid as he grows up or she grows up? she'll be like, if I want something, I get it now.
Because I know he wasn't there and he'll be too guilty.
And that kid will also be expecting society to do the same thing to him or her. I asked for this, why can't you give it to me now? So there's that issue of guilty parenting. And there's also this thing of shying off. As in, like, men, if maybe you have got a training on parenting, most men tend to shy off. It's the women who will attend. But for the men, they tend to share and they're like, that's a woman's thing. It's not my work. That's what we have faced, actually.
When you're looking at the situations that, as you've just mentioned them, those are the major situations right now, what solutions do you offer? Give us a breakdown of some of the tips you usually give parents, be it discipline, be it nutrition, be it socializing with your child, because as you've mentioned earlier, bonding is one issue that's there, guilty parenting is another issue that's there, shying off from being a deliberate parent. Because you can shy off, yes, and then you can be a passive parent, but being a deliberate parent is something else altogether. What are some of the tips you give parents so that they can have footing on what to do when they're raising a child?
What we normally do is that we have got like a question answer forum. And in case somebody is going through something and you will want to know about maybe a certain issue, maybe let's say discipline or anything, we ask parents to send us their request. That is their questions, their queries. That is at ask@babylovenetwork.com. And from here we get experts to answer to their queries. Because per se, we can't say like Baby Love Network, we are a group of experts. We outsource that. And we prefer if parents are to send in their queries and refer them to somebody who will give them professional advice.
When you're looking at the experts, one, what are some of the fields that you look at? Are there psychologists on board, medical professionals on board? How often do they consult with the parents who are interested in getting their answers responded to?
Okay, we have got like medical practitioners on board. Here we are looking at pediatricians and gynecologists. Psychiatrists and counselors, we have that on board. As I said, we are working with crisis pregnancy. That is Ginny Rivek. She's a professional counselor. And we also have got, what did I say? There's the experts, there's the professional.
Who else is on board? Media professionals?
Oh, we have got nutritionists. Sorry, I forgot that. Sorry, I forgot about. And actually, we even have a nutrition blog. We have got nutritionists. And sometime in May, we had a training session of bringing your sexy back. And here we had a nutritionist who actually talked to the women. So we have got that.
Another thing that should come on board when it comes to positive parenting is the relationship between the mother and the father. To be a parent, you have to be conscious about this responsibility. What support is being given to parents so that they know their responsibility? Because as you've said, people navigate through those waters without understanding what their responsibility is. What support is being given to marriages so that they create a better environment for being good parents?
On marriages, as I said before, we have got the BLN TV. And on the I didn't break down. BLN TV, we have got videos on different issues pertaining a home. Let's talk about a home.
Creating a home.
We have got on baby care, relationships. We have got on, that is on health. And also parenting. So when we are looking here at relationships, we have got videos that cover that. Be it maybe you are married or you're a single parent who you have got a relationship, how do you relate? How does this new parent relate with their kid? We have got that. We cover that as well.
Right now, what is the scenario for the future going forward for Baby Love Network? What do you envision to create for the 21st century parent in Kenya?
For the 21st century, what we want is create an online platform that is a hub of information on parenting for the Africa parent. Why I say Africa parent is because our way of parenting as Africans, it's different from the Western. And when you go on the internet, if you are looking for something, you'll always find something from the Western. But we want our own, our African ways, so that our own Africa parents can conform to even traditional ways of parenting. Maybe we can go back to that. Because I think we are here because of how we were brought up from when we were young.
Do you think culture can play as a barrier when it comes to good parenting? Because there's some issues that we've had integrating cultural practices and modern day living when it comes to parenting?
I'll say yes, because you'll find maybe in a home, one parent is still on that traditional, the other one is on the modern. So there's conflict. And it gets to a point where they even don't know, okay, maybe they don't even come to a compromise on the way, what way of parenting should we take? Some believe you shouldn't punish the kid. The other believes there's the
modern way of grounding the child.
Yeah, grounding the child. So you see, there's always a conflict in that.
2014 has seen you host forums where women have come in and gotten support, psychological counseling, getting your sexy back. What else can we envision for 2014 and 2015?
2014 and 2015, what are we looking at? Here we are looking at having events for the dads. We want to involve them in the family. So our great vision at the moment, what I'll say, is bringing men on board through events. If we can create like an event which will be taking place every month, and fathers come in with their families so that we can instill this unity in the family. Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you
we are
so much
looking
for
at.
joining us, Nancy. That was a lot of information. And I know for parents who are looking for a source of information, I know Baby Love Network right now is going to be hitting their buttons on the computer, clicking left, right, and center to find out whether it's relationship information, nutritional information. That should be the place to go, considering that is what we need to do to get our families back.
Yes, that's
true.
For
the viewers out there, that was just a few of our tips. Those are just a few of our tips today, this Monday, for parents who are considering to look for information. What do I need to do with my child? Am I ready to be a parent? What is a good parent? This is information that you can source out. Baby Love Network has presented a platform for you to seek out information to get yourself on the right track. It was formerly the village responsibility to help you raise your child. Now you have to be part of it. Sometimes it's you journeying alone. Sometimes you have help. Enjoy the rest of your viewing from the team here at Ooro Africa and myself. Keep watching Ooro.